What's good, YouTube? This your boy Sip King, back with another video. On this video, I want to talk about guys will dislike you over a woman, and those are facts. And I'm dropping this video talking about this because I actually have an ex from Georgia, right? From Middle Georgia, from the war town, right? And this real, man. Like, me and her, we been broke up for years. But we on common grounds, you know what I'm saying? We don't dislike each other. We don't have no beef with each other or none of that. We didn't talk for years, you know what I mean? Because I respected her relationship, right? And like now we in 2025, and she have this ex, right, that she broke up with a couple years ago. Like, she have a couple kids by him now. But what I want to say, this guy disliked me, man. This guy, as soon as he realized who I was, or found out about me, it was years ago, really. We used to work in this warehouse together, and he found out that she was on my Facebook page, right? But we ain't never say anything to each other, right? But I assume she probably told him about me or something years ago. And at this job, this guy was coming. He was around me. Matter of fact, we worked in the same department, and we was unloading these trucks at this warehouse, and it was on night shift. And I realized, like, this guy, he knew about me, but he didn't say much to me. Like, he didn't say nothing to me. He didn't even look at me. But every time he walked by me, he'll turn his head. But it was a situation that happened at the job with his sister and this other girl that were cool. You know, me and the other girl, we were cool though. We were like brother and sister. And we used to, on break, every time it was break time, we used to sit down, chop it up, talk, and smoke our cigarettes together, just chop it up. And he was coming around. He'll sit down and listen to the conversation me and her was talking about, right? But the girl was asking me for advice one night, and I told her my opinion how to handle the situation. Man, that guy sat there and listened to the whole conversation. Went back and told his sister. I assume he went back and told his sister some lies, right? So basically, me and his sister got into it at the job. You know what I'm saying? We had some words, whatever. And then she went and told the supervisor. I guess she made up another lie on me, and all of a sudden they fired me off the job. That was years ago. That when I was young, man. I say about 7 years ago, something like that. And I realized this dude right here, he went back and told her some shit, and then all of a sudden she blocked me. You know what I'm saying? On Facebook, actually. But that was crazy, man. But that's how I know this guy didn't like me, man, because a whole ton of lies was told on me, man. And me and my ex, she broke up with him, but we recently got in contact with each other, and we talked about this shit. And I'm like, man, see, that's what wrong with our society, man. Like, that was wrong with guys, actually. Like, young brothers, young kind, like, they have dislike towards you, you know what I'm saying? They have beef with you because you used to go with somebody that they was with. You know what I mean? Guys have a tendency of hating guys. Like, you have women that have more than one baby daddy, right? 2 or 3 different baby daddies, and 2 of the baby daddies, matter of fact, all 3 of the baby daddies dislike each other. They try to fight each other, try to, fire shots at each other, violent, commit violence toward each other. And that's something I never understood. Like, you can't control the circumstances that a woman that you talk to, that her ex was her ex. You can't control a woman that you with. You can't control her past. Like, guys try to dictate and control their old lady's past. You can't do that. You know what I mean? You can't have anger towards that other man because he used to talk to the woman you talking to. And that happens all the time. Like, it happens all the time. It never fails. It goes on everywhere you go, every day. Like, if I'm talking to somebody, I'm with somebody. Of course, I'm not gonna want my old lady. If I'm with somebody, I'm not gonna want them to communicate with the ex. But at the same time, I'm not gonna have hatred towards that man just because he used to talk to the woman that I'm talking to now. Like, that what niggas do, man. And that shit irked me, man. Like, that let you know right there, we are living in a time of evil and hate, man. Like, guys like that will try to take you out, unalive you, better yet, or they'll try to, scandalize your name, or they might just have hatred toward you. Walk around mean mug you, or walk around and try to intimidate you, shit like that. Like, that's what guys do, man. And that's why it's so much division. One thing about black men, when it comes to black men, the main thing that we hate each other over be women, drugs, and money. Women, drugs, and money. That part, man. And that's why we are so divided, man. Guys will unalive you. Guys will unalive you over a woman. A woman to men in this society is like a drug, like weed, it's ecstasy, or bean. It's a drug, man. A woman is a drug to a man, man. But one thing about me, I will never take nobody out. I will never take nobody's life over a woman. That's my number one rule. And I'm going to stick with that motto until the day I leave this earth. That's one thing about me, because you have to have some type of respect, some type of pride in yourself. You have to have respect for yourself. You have to have some type of dignity about yourself towards other black brothers, man. I have standards and morals towards brothers, man. I'm not gonna step on another man's toes just because he used to talk to somebody that I'm talking to. And the guys will hate you. Like, the problem with us black men, the reason why we are divided, because we don't want to see each other to be happy or have good relations with somebody. Even if you have a good friendship with a woman, y'all just like brother and sister, guys will hate that. Guys will try to conquer and destroy that. And that's the number one cause of division among tribes, man. That's why, like I said, it's hard for me to have trust into my black brothers, man. I don't trust my black brothers out here, man. I don't trust nobody, man. I can't do it because I'm basically putting my life on the line. If I'm putting all my trust, and I'm living in this fantasy world, thinking that my black brothers love me, when I know they don't. Because, like I said, we living in a time where brothers hate brothers, man. Black men hate black men. You get more love and respect and more peace with a white man before you will with your own kind, man. Even a Mexican or a Japanese or an African, that's over here in America, going to show you a little bit more respect than your own typical black comrades over here in America, man. And that's jacked up. That's jacked up the long way, man. That's why, you have to not get close or become close to these black guys out here, these black brothers out here. You have to separate yourself. And it's sad to say this, but you have to separate yourself. You have to stay away, stay to yourself, stay out the way, stay out of mind, stay out of sight. Because if you don't, you're going to have a lot of problems, man. You will. You're going to have a whole ton of problems if you try to be friendly, try to be cool with every black brother that you run cross path with. You're going to have some type of controversy or conflict or confusion, man. Even though that's division, in a sense, you can't help but be separated. But we don't have to be divided. But in a sense, you don't have a choice. Because people are hard to get along with. People are selfish. Like That's the problem with like these black brothers out here are selfish, man. They don't want to see nobody with nobody. They don't want to see nobody being cool with nobody. People will hate you because you are a peaceful person. People will hate you because you talk with sense and you understand people, you know, and you try to help people. Guys will hate you for that. Guys will even hate you for telling the truth, man. You know, and that's the problem with our society, man. And the solution to that problem is it needs to change. Like, that needs to stop. That's why brothers are unaliving brothers every day. That's why we have so many homicides out here. Like, our crime rate 99% of the time is over small petty situations, man. Situations that can be avoided. Situations where it can become an understanding. But anyway, hit the like and subscribe button. I'm gonna end this video and I'm out. Peace.